Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Ragin' Cajuns will put total leather and we'll get started. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He's going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
You know, it's funny because that play worked out well, so the offensive coordinator, he looks like a genius. But if it didn't work well, everybody's yelling, wow, that's a conservative call. What are you doing? It's third down.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. Turns it on at midfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Running the red zone, it's Miller. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground, you can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown tie.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pressure coming. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his connection.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw it again. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this? These guys are going for two. They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, and they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points offense. Get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snap it to the back. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him this time. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Steps away. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Looking for more room. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Offense in an empty set. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lofts one down the sideline. And pulls it in on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Alabama pushing the tempo. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Touchdown, Alabama. Number 22. Hauls it in the end zone.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Direct snap. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, they decided to try to run it in on that two-point play. He got 2 yards, but he needed one more. They fall short.
Louisiana, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the run, still looking. Pulls it in. Open space at the 25. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
This has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked, throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on third down. You're going to have to throw for it. You better be careful. QB's got to make a good decision.
27, Louisiana, 10.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And others.
Afterburners coming. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Fires left. Complete downfield.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Wants to fire on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let him fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back?
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes that Alabama offense. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Using the quick game. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milrow. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown Tide. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Trying to pound it in. And they'll knock him down.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The inside handoff. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. Looking deep down the right side. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. What a catch and run for 6.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Louisiana, 23.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. They need 3 yards on 2nd down to move the chains from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of sceneries there across the 35. 1st and 10 from the 36. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to buy time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! What a grab and go for the score.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be...
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the stomping has commenced. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
50, Louisiana, 23.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Quarterback will audible. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. To the air. It's Milroe. He wants to go deep. Picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a